Great message, Lisa. Thank you. And by the way, he's earned every single accolade he's gotten, including that well-deserved trip to the Pro Bowl. Let me ask you this before we talk about Vance Joseph. If this is indeed the last game at the Coliseum, which it looks like it might be, what do you remember most?
I just remember never being able to win. I was looking at Ben.
Is it playing on a full football field compared to a baseball field?
Well, it's different. I mean, you're on dirt, so it's
right.
Like it's certain areas. I mean, if you think about it, if you play,
high school players aren't.
Major program like you're at LSU, you never played on a baseball field.
They got 8 fields.
I just think that, I mean, think.
And what's sad though, I will say this because you mentioned the fan base. It is one of the most loyal
part,
fan
right?
Costumes and outfits, the way they support. That's one of the great fan bases, not just in football,
100%,
but in all of sports. And the Raiders are moving out. Going to Vegas.
Let me ask you this, because you heard Lisa reference it, Adam. Obviously, the question is, John Elway have confidence in Vance Joseph, what his future looks like in Bronco. What are your in Denver? What are your expectations?
Listen, I think it's gonna be tough for him to keep his job. I think he knows that. Either side would want right now.
Well, Monday Night Football in Oakland, it could be the final game for the Raiders in the Coliseum. A Monday Night Countdown, by the way, coming up directly after us at 6 o'clock Eastern.
The owner of that team who figures out that like Dirk Cutter and Jameis Winston is a good match. Like you've had your chance. Like that's how I would see it.
Think back though, they got rid of Lovie Smith, who was a good football coach, because
We'll see. We got one more in Miami. Another quarterback question. Ryan Tannehill.
That you're paying Ryan Tannehill. In fact, you've paid him pretty much all the guaranteed money. And so for that reason, I think that he's got another year in Miami.
Yeah, I'll say not an overreaction as well. And I do believe that Adam Gase believes in Ryan Tannehill. Whether other people do.
It's been a long time since any quarterback has actually contended in the AFC East. Tom Brady has to slow down at some point. We'll see.
Don't forget this last one.
What's the last one?
In 2019, Matthew will know how to play Overreaction Monday.
It's funny. I watch it all the time.
I think,
what do you think? What do you think?
You put me to sleep with your answer. You put me to sleep.
I'm going to go
learn how to play the game.
We're going to pick this game before we hand it off to Monday Night Countdown. But before we do, what you watching, Mr. Schefter?
Well, a couple of notes to keep in mind. Last week, very quietly, John Gruden fired his strength and conditioning coach, Tom Shaw. Brought with him from Orlando, where he trained during the offseason. A lot of people made a big deal about that hire, that it was a high-profile hire. Not even at the end of the season, fires his strength and conditioning coach.
All right, fair enough. Who's picking first?
I'll go ahead and pick first. I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos to maybe close out that season with a win. Oh, you like the glamour shot?
Yeah.
I've seen better pictures.
Yeah, I don't like this one bit. Can we just
14-10.
stay away from that?
Thank you.
No, I know that enough.
I'm going to go with the Broncos as well, 24-20. And I just really why am I so mad?
Okay.
Why are you mean mugging it?
Wait, who took this picture?
Angry.
It's going to be like a big picture of you in the middle first.
No, I see.
Watch.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that one. All right, so listen, I'm going to take the Denver Broncos as well, 24-14. And then I'm going to stand
24-14.
right here. Yeah. Listen, I think that's what we're looking at. And if it is the final game in Oakland, it's been a good run.
Gas around me.
Oh, that's
before
terrible.
This picture.
It's Christmas Eve.
I'm just saying.
Listen, Monday Night Countdown takes over from here, thank goodness, because we're the train coming off the tracks as we speak. So we'll hand it over to Susie Culver in the game. They will get you ready for the game tonight. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. See you then.